Hey guys, Zach Dimer here. So I'm finally talking about the first 3 episodes of Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I'm a huge George R. R. Martin fan. I'm a huge fan of Game of Thrones. I'm a huge fan of House of the Dragons. So when I found out they were finally making a live action adaptation of Night of the Seven Kingdoms, I got excited. I initially read the comic book adaptation of Night of the Seven Kingdoms, and I remember really enjoying it. So when I heard that they were finally making a spin-off set 100 years before the events of Game of Thrones and that they were going to actually make a live-action show of Night of the Seven Kingdoms, I was like, bring it on. House of the Dragon turned out to be a great spin-off, so I had high hopes for Night of the Seven Kingdoms, and so far the show's been doing a slow build, which I appreciate, and I think that it's a good idea to have a show centered around just these two characters because it gives you enough time, it gives you plenty of time to really feel what they're going through and what their motives are. You have Egg, who for the most part just wants to be a squire to a knight, and you have Sir Duncan, who's trying to be a knight, and so far no one's really taken him seriously. I enjoyed the girl that he asked to paint his shield. So far I'm liking her. And yeah, the characters in the show have so far been pretty damn good. I'm only on the third episode 3, so there's still plenty of more episodes to go. So is this show on par with Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon? I wouldn't go that far, but it's still been a very enjoyable show, and I've been loving every minute of it. It's been doing a great job world building, but where Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, you spend time throughout Westeros with all these different characters. In this show, you spend your time. I don't really know which kingdom they're in, but you spend most of your time in a little area with these two characters, and so far it's been pretty damn good. But whereas Game of Thrones and House of the Dragons, it's you're in the entire world of Westeros. This show is very self-contained, which again I think is a really good idea for the show. And yeah, you're just spending time with two characters, two very likable characters, Sir Duncan and Egg. And yeah, Game of Thrones and House of the Dragons might still be, they're like god tier. This show is definitely in a very high tier show. It's a high quality show. And yeah, I think that it's been so far pretty damn good. I'm not going far to say this is a great show, but it's been very good so far, and I'm really appreciating all the things that they've been doing with these two characters. There hasn't been a lot of action in the show, but there've been a few. You get a few entertaining jousting matches, which I think is really cool with the Targaryen person. I don't really know his name. Well, I don't remember his name anyway, but like he's a pretty interesting character, but yeah, I haven't had a lot of time to focus on him. Again, it's been focusing pretty much on just Duncan and Egg throughout the entire show. But yeah, really entertaining show, I'll give it that, which is pretty impressive considering how not a lot ultimately happens so far in these first 3 episodes. There's not a lot of action, but it's still the little bits of action that we do get is really entertaining. And I'm loving the jousting tournament, and I hope that pretty soon Sir Duncan can get on the jousting tournament. So yeah, like I've been saying, it's not quite as good as Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon, but still a very entertaining show. I've been enjoying every minute of it, and I'm excited to review the next few episodes. I'm going to be making videos 3 at a time instead of just one episode, but it's good. So far, these first 3 episodes have been very entertaining. Did a good job setting up the world of Westeros and the small little place where these two characters are hanging around. Not a lot to say, nothing to complain about. There's nothing to bitch about. This is a well-made show, and again, it's another George R. R. Martin property, which has been transferred into live action very well by these actors. And yeah, nothing to complain about. It's an entertaining show. I've certainly enjoyed it. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, like always, take care, guys.